Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. We get to talk about AOC again because it's already not enough that we put this woman under a very intense microscope from both political sides. But it is relevant that we actually talk about her again because first was the dress discourse, and now people are memeing on that because of her latest issue, which is that she voted present after initially voting no to supporting Israel's Iron Dome. And apparently there's like some pictures of her being in tears and hugging Representative Jayapal afterwards or something like that. Either way, here's the thing. None of this fucking matters. Granted, I'll admit this is going to be a little bit of a clickbait in terms of title and talking about AOC, but here's the thing. This is, and I want people to really focus on this, because this is textbook Democratic bullshit and media bullshit. Sorry I'm swearing so much, but it has been a very long day, and all I saw on the commute home was everyone talking about AOC and see what a hypocrite, going against the squad, and those aren't, untrue statements, right? Like, those are valid criticisms. Here's why none of it matters, though. It undercuts the whole actual issue and the real story, which should be twofold. The first part of this story that should tell everyone everything they need to know about this story and AOC's coverage is that Jamal Bowman, another progressive member of the squad, voted to support the Iron Dome, and I have not seen nearly as much, if any, criticism levied at him versus AOC. The second part of this is that it really shows how, when push comes to shove, Democrats can actually do what they want to do. It's never the stuff that they claim they really want to do, though. And this is being lost in the sauce of all this terribleness. While we're focusing on AOC and, hypocrite lady, me make meme of, build the dome on the dress, I'm funny. Why are we not instead talking about, hey, so if Democrats can actually, supposedly the squad can remove funding from the initial, debt bill for funding Israel's Iron Dome, but then Pelosi can easily whip together another bill and a ton of support, including from progressive members of the squad, to pass the Iron Dome in a different way. This then, or rather it should then beg the question, why don't the Dems do that for Medicare for all or any myriad of issues that they claim to support and that Lord knows that their base supports, but when it comes to actually implementing them, we just can't do it. That gosh darn Senate parliamentarian is just too powerful of an entity for us. But hey, Israel needs $1 billion Iron Dome to continue to make war crimes against Palestinian people. Absolutely, no problem. We will have that done by 4 o'clock or you can fire my ass. And yet I'm not seeing anyone talk about this. At least knowing that I've seen so far. Maybe someone else has brought this up in a point in some video. But as of recording this right now at nearly 6 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, I haven't seen people online, on social media, talk about, hey, isn't it funny how the Democrats can easily pass $1 billion for a foreign entity and basically just a weapons deterrent system, but no, hey, we can't do the same for trying to get through meaningful policies to help Americans while there's still a terrible pandemic going on. Apparently, this is all too much, and despite us being supposedly enlightened and aware of our own biases and how the media operates, media bad, media biased, and yet here we are. And I think this touches back on a previous point I made in like a Sunday Summit video or something about how, we're getting distracted by things for, internet clout or, ownage points, whatever you want to call it, instead of actually calling out the media for its terrible actions and how it is literally manufacturing consent and again, sorry to swear, but proverbially shitting on AOC while not doing the same for Jamal Bowman, who voted for that, while also completely ignoring that, hey, why aren't more media organizations pointing out, oh, hey, look, Dems can get something, so then why they're in action on Medicare for all? That would be real journalism. But no, we can't have that because we live in the bad timeline where we don't get to have nice things, apparently. This is all so frustrating because once again, it's like, look, the dress criticism of AOC, valid. Criticism of her right now, so far, seems to be valid. But can we please, I am begging leftists, please focus on the bigger picture here. It's less about AOC changing her vote, which that sucks. And that's another tick in the box for why don't meet your heroes, kids. But we are fundamentally ignoring that once again, we have just been handed more evidence for what we claim is true all the time. That the Democrats can do things if and when they want to, which then means that when they choose not to do it, there's something going on there. And that's what we need to keep pushing people on. But instead, we're just going, ha ha, AOC's a hypocrite. How is this furthering our goal of leftism? How is this furthering our goal of pointing out that the Democrats are well and truly a terrible party? How is any of this helping in any possible way? Short and sweet answer, it's not. And we're all gleefully just going along with that. And that is what's bothering me today.